Everyone knows that we're all waiting and freaking out over the Christmas update, waiting for it to come out, waiting for any leaks, seeing if there's anything new, and trying to piece together when the update is coming out. With that being said, Quell released a small behind-the-scene photo, and everyone's freaking out about it. Like, guys, I want to know about the Danish World update just as much as you guys. But it's not that insane. With that being said, that's not the only thing we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the leak, and we're also going to talk about something that Quell has talked about in the past about adding. For those of you that don't know, Quell confirmed it about 2 weeks ago that there was going to be more floor events other than just blackouts added into the game. So I'm going to show you the leak, and then we're also going to look into what these other events could potentially entail. We talked about it a little bit, but we're gonna get deeper into it. But first, I'm just gonna show you the leak right away. Like, legit, you guys are crazy. So legitimately and holistically, this was the entire leak, and it only had the caption "Yum." All that we can confirm, all that we know for sure, is that it's literal gingerbread. That's it. But I'm still curious to see what other people think about the gingerbread. I've heard some theories there. I've heard some theories here. Some people believe that this is gonna be a straight up new tune. No, the gingerbread is not going to be a new tune. And, you know, unless it is, then I will shut my yap for the rest of YouTube. Some people have been theorizing that the gingerbread could be an in-game currency. And honestly, that's something that I could totally buy into. I could see the gingerbread being, you know, some form of currency if they decide to go for an alternative currency route. However, if they did add an alternative currency, what would it be used for? I would immediately think that if they had an alternative currency, it would be something in the Dandy store, or someone else would be, there would be a new shop owner for a temporary, a limited event at a time. And with the gingerbreads, you would buy limited time skins. That's just what I think. Obviously, that might not be true. It's probably not. Shut up. And there are other people who aren't as jolly as us folk that believe that the gingerbread are simply just decoration, which is completely feasible. All right, either way, that's literally the only leak. So let's talk about what rooms could come. I actually wanted to make this video already. However, I found this video by Radiant called "What If There Are More Events Than Just Blackouts?" And since I had already wanted to make this video, I decided, why not check out what he thought? As we all know, this is so freaking loud. Blackout is an event that can, that went so fast. Blackout is an event that can happen in Danny's world. What if there are more events that can make our games more miserable? Of course, that's what we all want. We all want to suffer more. Of course. Introducing Nostalgia, Heatwave, Hypno Single, and 1 in a Million. Also, after we go through all of his, I'm going to talk about and theorize some of the floors that I had in mind. Okay, Nostalgia. So this is going to be a floor called Nostalgia. If Blackout's making us can't see, then Nostalgia will make us can't hear. A distorted / cursed version, this is still so loud. A distorted / cursed version of the Danny's World cartoon theme song will play loudly on the floor. Danny's World cartoon theme song, hold on. Is he talking about this? We would hear this? Hopefully he's not talking about that. Probably something, he's probably talking about something along these lines, yeah. This will mute a lot of sound cues. Muting, getting spotted by a twisted, main twisted, others using items / abilities, finishing a machine, others getting hurt, and more. But you can still see when a machine gets finished. Okay, I really do like this floor. I mean, getting ready your senses, it's just super fitting. However, we can still hear elevator, us picking up items / tapes, us using items / abilities. This is going so fast. Skill check, excluding the failing noise. Okay, it will kind of go like this. Oh, so he did show the music. So you have to hear tapes / icons / items. Okay. I mean, is this the music he expects to play? Because I don't know. It is kind of peaceful, bro. I'm going to be honest. The reason I thought of this is because there's no Danny's World original soundtrack. There are Flavor Frenzy OSTs on Quell's channel, but not Danny's World. There will be, on my live, on my mama, there will be Danny's World blah blah blah. Blah blah. I sound like a sim. Nostalgia plays loud music, majority of sound cues, and oh my gosh, it goes so fast. And may distract players by the music. Heatwave. The following two are only focusing on debuffs. Okay, so the next two floors are only debuffs. The machines are overheating and it's draining the tune's energy. Every tune on the floor will have a tired 1 debuff, so negative 25% stamina regen. Okay, this makes sense correlated to the fact that it's overheating, right? So perma debuff on the floor. I wonder if you're overheating if there will be any positive side effects, but I'm imagine it'll be a little bit steamy and kind of eerie. I mean, this is what Danny's World is missing, is new floors. I mean, do you guys not agree? I mean, new twisteds here and there is fun, but new floors or new elevators, there's so many directions that Danny's World can go in. And still, don't forget, I'm guilty of forgetting myself. It's still literally in the alpha. Unfortunately, the toons are too tired to even use. Oh, you can't use your ability. Oh, okay. All active abilities can only be used twice. Okay, that's kind of a weird caveat. Maybe there'll be an orange hue on the floor to let players know there's a heat wave. I just imagine there'd be steam. But I mean, there's going to be a limit for the active ability. Okay, then that's... This guy's thought it all out. This guy's a genius. We're talking about Tier 1 debuff, and active abilities can only be used twice. Hypno signal. And you know what? People probably would still want the original game. So this is probably where like new elevators would come into play, right? You would have probably the 3 main elevators normally. 2 of them are still the vanilla game mode, where 1 of them would just be called, I don't know, like extra floors. Here I introduce a new debuff. It's nothing innovative. Daze. Decrease the skill check size by, I mean, honestly, this mechanic is, it's only a matter of time until this mechanic gets added. Every 2 we get a Daze 2 debuff. Decrease the skill check size by 50. You think he was unfair for active ability users? Hear me out. Yeah, imagine if you're playing Shrimpo. The toons are dazed and forgot their passive abilities. Ooh, these are good. These are good. You know what? You just earned a new subscriber. This is really good. You really thought this out. I genuinely know how hard this guy worked on this. The placement TVs will be placed with spiral videos. Wait, what? That's cool. That's cool. Hypno signal. Players have Daze 2 debuff and the passive abilities are inactive. Great. All right, 1 in a million. Okay, the name of this was extremely eerie. The name is only emphasizing the low chance for getting this event, because this is simply a bonus floor. Okay. Even drew a new card. Golden ticket. Slightly increases the chances of... Question mark. If you haven't seen those Dandy's World record floor videos before, oh, of course I have. The highest number of machines is 20. Who hasn't? Who hasn't seen Dark or Goto pop off? And the floor will have 20 machines, but don't worry, your extraction speed will be as fast as V's remote. Yes, even Shrimpo. So 1 touch and you'll get 10 tapes and 5 Iker of a machine. That's crazy. So you would just burn through this floor. Do you know that there's only 1 twisted on the floor, so you can still die on a bonus floor? Interesting. It's guaranteed to be a twisted on the board. The amount of research from capsules or even encountering the twisted is doubled. Roger cannot use this buff. Ah, it doesn't stack. Boo, 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 boo. And it's guaranteed to at least spawn 1 very rare / ultra rare item. This event can even happen on floor 1 because I hope new players can get Iker and research faster. Even though the event have a very low chance of happening, I don't know how long, but low enough for people to say lucky when happening. 1 in a million. Spawn 20 machines that can be quickly finished with 1 twisted on the daily twisted board that doubles its research and spawns good items. That's a lot of yapping and delusional thing. This isn't yapping at all. You put text on the screen. With that being said, yeah, this guy earned a new subscriber. This guy legitimately killed it. This was phenomenal in my opinion. With that being said, I wanted to just talk about 1 or 2 floors that I had thought of. So as we all know, there's already kind of core floors integrated in the game. Every main toon has their own floor. For example, here's Astro's floor. Here's the greenhouse, which can be associated to someone. We have the gift shop. We have the newly added Shelly's room, as well as the other floors. So with that being said, at some point, there's going to be new main toon floors that are added. So my thought process is make it so that there's some type of ability attached to every floor that's made. And I'm assuming normal and even rare toons, uncommon toons are eventually going to get their own floors added into the game. So depending on what character it is, it would be kind of a cool, neat, quirky thing if you got some type of a weakness or some type of a buff when playing on that toon's floor. For example, if you were playing on, let's say, Astro's floor, you would most likely probably get some type of a debuff. Probably one that makes you go slower because it makes you go sleepy. As soon as you got on Astro's floor, you would probably get affected with like the tired one or something along those. And then let's say theoretically, sometime in the future, Sprout gets added to the floor. On Sprout's floor, maybe in the middle of the map, there's a table that has varying like cookies and pastries and treats, and you can go up to them and consume them, and 1 to 10 different things can happen. Like maybe you gain a heart, maybe you lose a heart, you get a certain buff or debuff by eating them, or you can just avoid them altogether. Just cool little interactions and integrations in the game like that would shape this game phenomenally. Once that happens, every game wouldn't feel the same. They would all feel so much different, which is why Danny's World is so freaking beautiful, man. This game is going to be amazing. We are just at the start. We really are. We're lucky to be here at the beginning.
With that being said, jabronis,
That's gonna be it for me right now. I was gonna make a whole video about the floor thing, but then the gingerbread leak came out. And then I saw people freaking out about the gingerbread. I thought I needed to talk about that. With that being said, go follow me on Twitch. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.
bye.